Hey, good morning, everyone. Morning warm up here. So let me ask you this question. Do you have something right now that you're trying to accomplish in your life, but you're stalling out, or you're not sure how to make it work, or you're creating self sabotaging thoughts and ideas around why maybe it's not going to be able to happen? And if that is the case, I'm going to give you some tools that might help you. And by the way, these are things that I have to do myself because we all are human. We all do this. But it's interesting how our brain works, and it's around these three areas. So I want you to think about this. The first one is this: if there's something that you find yourself not being able to accomplish or having limiting thoughts about, the first thing you need to think about is, are you worthy of it? Meaning, do you deserve it? Right? Do you deserve that thing that you want? Because if you don't believe you deserve it, you're not going to have the willingness to make it happen, right? It's just not going to happen. And here's the challenge: when you don't believe you're worth it, what your brain will start doing, because your non-conscious mind believes what it's told repeatedly, will start creating self-sabotaging thoughts. Those thoughts will translate into beliefs. Those beliefs will translate into actions, and those actions will become limiting actions that you're taking that are actually bringing you further away from what you want and not getting to where you want to go. So if you believe you're worth it, right? If you have the self-worth, it's amazing you have the willingness. And when you have the willingness, your brain will solve the problem and make it happen. It may not be easy, it may be scary, but it will figure out how to make it happen. If you don't believe you're worth it, you may be creating self-sabotaging thoughts that because you're creating a filter in your brain, and your brain is just filtering the world. Maybe it's people that are talking to you, maybe it's things that you're seeing, and your filter starts creating sabotage. So that's one of the things to think. The other one is this: is, do you have the knowledge of how you're going to accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish? And do you have actions 1, 2, and 3? You may not have 4, 5, 6, and 7, but do you at least have 1, 2, and 3? And what actions do you need? Well, it's these things: who, what, when, where, and why. Those 5 things. If you can sit down and map out who, what, when, where, and why, guess what gets created automatically in your mind? Because you're programming your reticular activator, the how. Because now your brain has clarity and specifics. So if you're challenged, have you sat down and just written that out? Have you put some time frames around what you want to accomplish? And the last one is this: what do you worry about? Right? So when you think about that thing that you want to do, or what you want to have, or whatever it is, do you have worry? Or do you have a worthiness and a mindset of, I'm going to do it, and it's not going to be easy, but guess what? I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to make this happen. Because if you worry, right? Worry creates thoughts, right? And those thoughts create beliefs, and those beliefs create reactions, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Most of the time, well, no, all of the time, when there's something we can't accomplish, who is the person sabotaging it? It's no one else. It's nothing else, because here's what I know. We cannot change anybody. I can't change anybody. What I can do is I can say to myself, am I worthy? Do I have the working knowledge? Have I mapped it out? Do I understand what I'm going to do? And when I do worry, do I analyze that worry and say, is it really something to worry about? Because here's the other thing to remember. Most of the things that we worry about actually don't happen. And one of the best ways to resolve worry is to communicate. If there's something that's troubling you, then find that person that might be creating that trouble, or find somebody who understands that situation and have a conversation and get clarity. Because once we have clarity, we have confidence. And when we have confidence, we become competent. When we become competent, we can go wherever we want to go. So again, worth, knowledge, worry. Identify those areas, and I guarantee you'll be able to accomplish the things you want to accomplish in your life. And guess what? Here's one other thing. Stuff doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, but stick with it, because the world wants to give you what you deserve, and we all deserve to have whatever it is we believe we can have. All right, everybody, hey, make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. Talk to you later.